What's going on, guys? John with the ProCut, and we're out here at our Axis 500 side-by-side. Some of y'all might remember a while back I rolled this thing over on its side, busted this mirror out of here along with a few other things, but that's neither here nor there. So today I've got some Amazon replacements and we're going to go ahead and get them on. So it's a 5mm Allen to get the old one off, and unfortunately my new one's hole pattern is different. It's narrower, so it really doesn't match up, but it did come with universal band clamps, so I'm going to use those and we're going to get these on. And I don't know if I'm going to mount them down here where they were, or I'm thinking about mounting them up higher. Not 100% sure yet, but we're going to play around with it and figure out what we're going to do. So like, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and let's get into this. And so I was thinking about running them higher and running them upside down, only I just found a flaw in that. The bottom of that is kind of open and it's sealed, and so it'll hold water and it'll rust out that hardware, so that's not going to be a good idea. So I'm going to lower them down and put them in the stock location. So with a 4mm, you can loosen this up right here to adjust your angle of the mirror, so when you put it on, it's vertical instead of tipped back or tipped forward or anything like that. And then once you have that angle set, then you can go ahead and use the mounting hardware to mount this. And I'll show you up closer of how I got this going on. Alright, so it comes with these clamps, two different sizes depending on which size unit you have. So mine took the smaller of the two, and then it comes with two different size thickness rubber spacers as well, and I used the smaller of both of those. And then you've got through bolts that go through here, and you'll need two 5mm Allen keys, and then pull the safety plastic off and you're good to go. So now I'm going to go ahead and remove that one and replace it. And this kit also came with a review mirror. Now I don't know if that's going to help me, because I've got this backer on here and the review will mount to this, so we'll see. I'll give it a shot. If it works, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. So let me go ahead and get over there and get this other one done. So with that 5mm, we can go ahead and get this side unbolted. Just kind of grab a hold of it, and I'm unloosening a little bit top, a little bit bottom, instead of doing it all at once on one or the other, because I want to take this all off and I'm going to leave everything together and store this in the barn, because I might need it in the future. So then we can go ahead and take our other plastic sleeve here. Okay, and there's actually 3 different pieces of rubber. So, but again, it's one of the thinner ones is the one that I'm using. And then I noticed these are directional. There's a bigger hole on one side than the other side, and since I put what I'm thinking is backwards, I think the bigger hole should go to the front actually, but since I've already got that one on, I'm just going to put this one on backwards as well. So you'll put your piece of rubber, easiest thing is to go ahead and put the piece of rubber onto the bar first, and then go ahead and slip it on, and it'll just spread out to put it on there. And as long as it's not a super cold day out, you should be fine with this. There should be zero issue with causing any damage, breaking this or anything. But if it's super cold out, might not be a bad idea to heat this up a little bit with a heat gun. And then I just have it up to where it touches this little nub where the factory screws were, and then just adjust it to where the rubber is totally underneath of there. Now we'll get out this other mirror, and I'm going to go ahead and loosen this so I can get this other piece vertical better than what it comes from the factory. It comes a little bit off, so I want it about there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So now I'll tighten it back up. And then we can get our hardware and put this thing into place. And your hardware, it's just these little barrel bolts, and it's got a washer and a lock washer, and that's how they work. So put this into place, put the barrel side through, and then hand start your nut on the other side. They do want to try to cross thread, so be careful. You may have to spin it backwards a little bit and then forward to avoid cross threading. They're tightened down, and there's a piece of protective film, so you just go ahead and pull that off. Now my side mirrors are good to go, so I can try this center rear view and see if it's going to work or not. So again, it comes with a few different size clamps here, and then you through bolt the ball joint onto this side with the nut and the washers, and then you've got a couple of little screws and nuts that you put into these holes here. Just need a little bitty screwdriver, and then that's all you'll need. And the rear view is not ideal just because this bar is so far back, but it does work. It'll serve a little bit of a purpose, and yeah, we'll deal with what we have and we'll use it because it was included. So I'm not super happy with where that mirror is located. I wish it was back a little bit more, but again, you know, the roll bar is slanted so far back that it kind of is what it is. You're at the mercy of the machine. So I wish that one, like I said, was back more, or just a bigger mirror in general, but it's not bad. This one over here is really good. I like that one. I may just put the factory mirror back on the other side. We'll see. All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like button. Comment down below if you got any questions or concerns or what you would do differently. And I'll see you on the next one. You are appreciated.